Denzel Washington. With 2 Academy Award wins and 3 nominations, this handsome screen hunk makes stardom look easy. But in reality, success has come after years of hard work and consistent, admirable humility.
I wasn't looking to become in any group of male stars or anything like that. I was looking to become the best actor that I could be. I felt that if I continued to do that, then the other things, if I need them at all, would come.
It's no surprise that Denzel is so humble because he comes from a very religious family. His father was a Pentecostal minister, and his name Denzel actually is from his father, who was named after the doctor who delivered him. His mother was a beauty shop owner, and the 2 of them welcomed their second child, Denzel Jr., on December 28, 1954. Denzel Jr., along with his big sister Lori and little brother David, were raised in a racially mixed, quiet, middle-class town, Mount Vernon, New York. They were raised in a very disciplined household. No smoking, no drinking, no swearing. Hanging out in the local boys club and getting a job at age 12 in the barber shop in town, Denzel actually experienced very little racism until he left his hometown.
My father grew up in Virginia, about 60 miles from Alexandria, and I can remember going south when I was a kid, especially in the 50s, where we would have to take food with us because there weren't going to be places where we could eat, or we would have to stop and get gas, like in New Jersey, and then take it. You know, my father had to know where he could go to get gas. Not that it really made us nervous or anything, because he didn't seem to make a big deal out of it, so we didn't think it was a big deal. But you just knew that you weren't going to be stopping until we got to the house in Virginia, so it was around.
When Denzel was 14, the family harmony was shattered by divorce. In order to keep her angry son on track, Denzel's mother scraped together the money to send him to a private prep school. And although he did better in sports than academics, he finally got accepted to Fordham University. Denzel amazed his drama teacher and the audiences at Fordham University with his brilliant performances. His drama teacher was so impressed, in fact, that he invited a number of talent agencies, and it wasn't long before the William Morris Agency snapped him up. In 1977, Denzel was cast in Wilma, a TV movie about a black woman athlete who was competing in the Olympics. He had a little trouble at first adjusting to performing in front of a camera instead of a live audience where he could absorb their energy and send it right back. But he was helped by co-star Pauletta Pearson quite a bit. After finishing his TV gig, 25-year-old Denzel was struggling to find work, and he almost gave up. If it weren't for Pauletta Pearson, who came into the picture again and persuaded him to pursue his talents. In a perfect convergence of the civil rights issues in politics and just plain old good timing, Denzel was cast as Malcolm X in the play on Broadway called When the Chickens Come Home to Roost. He wowed the audiences. And then again, shortly after that, he was cast in a play called A Soldier's Play. Little did Denzel know that both of these plays would come back to help him in his movie career.
Denzel realized that while being an African American may have limited his roles, he also appreciated the long-term benefits of his uniqueness.
Keep fighting, you know? I used to think of it this way, like I have an advantage, because they're not gonna make me an instant star, you know? I have to fight for it, I have to work at it, which means I get better and better and better as time goes along.
You leave them alone, you hear me?
If you're getting the opportunity to do what you love, then keep working at it, and don't worry about having to be the biggest one or the best one. You know, we're always concerned with, oh, who makes how much, and, you know, the A-list or the number one. There's a lot of room. Just, I like the idea of growing as an actor and as a human being.
His words came true. All the attention on stage got Denzel a starring role in the comedy Carbon Copy with George Segal. Even though the film was a box office miss, St. Elsewhere producer Bruce Petrol noticed the handsome young African American. In 1982, the 27-year-old was cast as Dr. Philip Chandler in the popular TV series. Denzel was pleased to play a positive role for the black community, and he was also happy to finally have a regular paycheck.
In 1983, Denzel married longtime devoted girlfriend Pauletta Pearson, and 1 year later, they welcomed baby John David into their family.
So you can what?
Garnering accolades for his work in St. Elsewhere, movie roles started to trickle in. Denzel remembered some important words from fellow African-American actor Sidney Poitier, who said, "Choose your first roles carefully because the very first ones can either make you or break you." So Denzel chose carefully.
99% of what you read isn't good. So a good one is not hard to choose. It's just hard to find. You know, once you find it, it's easy to make the decision to do it.
In 1987, Denzel said yes to playing a military attorney in A Soldier's Story, the movie version of the play he had performed in New York a few years earlier. The film was well received. When we come back, Denzel's breakout talent is recognized by the Academy.
TV starts here.
The way you look at tea is about to change. Premium long leaf tea, real fruit pieces, all inside a revolutionary new pyramid for a great tasting brew. It's quite simply our best tea experience ever. New Lipton Pyramid Teas. Lipton, tea can do that.
Dad, it's the Army Reserve.
It's the Army.
No. I can still go to college.
It's the Army.
I'm gonna be part of something that's important. And it's the Reserve, so they'll train me around here until they need me.
Good training.
It's the Army.
As a soldier in the United States Army Reserve, you can strengthen yourself, your family, and your country. Pursue a civilian career. Continue your education. With the Army Reserve, you'll train near home and serve when needed. And you'll have over 120 careers to choose from, including working with some of the most sophisticated technology in the world. Call 1-888-844-ARMY now for a free DVD and hear from soldiers who have already answered the call. You'll also get a free sports watch. Stand ready in the Army Reserve.
Listen, your performance has gotten sloppy. You don't get your work done. It just accumulates everywhere. I need to do some house cleaning. I'm gonna have to let you go.
Looking for a better way to dust? Get Swiffer Dusters. It has thousands of dust-locking fibers to trap and lock the dirt and dust that old dusting methods leave behind. Swiffer gives cleaning a whole new meaning. And for hard-to-reach areas, there's a Swiffer Dusters with an extendable handle.
Tracy Gold and her crew are out to trap you in TV Guide's new hidden camera show with a TV twist. Friday, it's a Fantasy Island revival.
The play!
Can ordinary people handle outrageous fantasies?
I would like you to clone me.
Excuse me?
You just got trapped in TV.
Friday at 8/7 Central on TV Guide channel.
TV starts here.
That same year, Denzel made another excellent choice by playing the South African activist Steve Biko in the biographical film Cry Freedom. Denzel was nominated for his first Academy Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role.
It means that your peers appreciate what you're doing, you know, and they respect your craft, and in a particular moment they're saying, you know, we respect and we appreciate what you're doing.
Denzel was appreciated in several more films, mastering a number of foreign accents along the way. 1989 was an eventful year for Denzel. His daughter Katya was born, and he was cast in Ed Zwick's masterpiece, Glory, as the runaway slave-turned-soldier, Trip.
In Glory, that character, I felt close to that character. Yeah, I felt like I understood him maybe more than some of the other ones.
The movie was a smash hit, and this time, Denzel won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
Fresh off his Academy win, Denzel played in 2 Spike Lee movies back-to-back. In Mo Better Blues, the actor was cast as legendary trumpetist Bleak Gilliam, and then, in 1992, Denzel took on the title character in the 3-hour-plus epic Malcolm X.
I wouldn't say any part is a part of my life, because that suggests that it may be finished, you know, it's never going to get better. So I wouldn't call it a part of my life, but, and I have prepared for films in different ways, like even Mo Better Blues, I tried to play the trumpet for a long time. In Malcolm X, it really was 11 years of preparation in a sense.
In the meantime, Denzel's and Pauletta's number of children doubled. In 1991, Pauletta gave birth to twins, Olivia and Malcolm. The next year, Denzel was nominated for a 3rd Academy Award. He was very relaxed and humble about the nomination. But when the award finally went to Al Pacino for The Scent of a Woman, some naysayers claimed that racism was at work. Denzel did not agree.
Al Pacino. He's nominated for 8 Academy Awards. He had never won until the 8th time. Now, I think he's white, Italian, American. So what does he say? Does he say, oh, is it racism, or oh, is that, you know, is he not exceptional? To me, he's an exceptional actor. But he lost 7 times until the 8th time. They only give out 4 awards, 2 actor, 2 supporting actor, out of all of the films. So it's very difficult to win. In 75 years, maybe, what, 280, 300 people have won. So maybe in that regard, yes, it's exceptional, but I think that any really fine performance, good performance, has a chance.
Denzel's fine performances continued. After a few lighthearted roles, he took on the role of an investigative journalist in The Pelican Brief. The hardworking actor did his homework.
I worked with the Washington Post. I did my research with them down in D.C., and I found them to be obsessed with the work. But most of them I found, I think, people are of integrity, and so I tried to instill that in the character.
Working on The Pelican Brief had a few obvious attractions.
To work with Julia Roberts, when I read the screenplay, I knew right away, because I could read it, and it felt like 20 minutes. I couldn't wait to get to the next page, so that's always a good sign to me. And then also to work with, I think, one of the great directors, Alan Pakula.
With all it had going for it, Denzel knew the movie was going to be a hit.
Yes, I've made conscious choices, certain films that I knew were going to be commercial films, like The Pelican Brief. I mean, that wasn't a labor of love necessarily, because you knew you had these elements. You had a John Grisham novel that everybody goes to read his novels, and you had Julia Roberts, who hadn't made a picture in 2 or 3 years. There's a lot of anticipation. It wasn't hard for me to figure out that this had a lot of momentum going into it.
Denzel was right. Pelican Brief was a smash hit, earning upwards of $100 million. It gave him the courage to jump headfirst into Philadelphia. It was 1993. It was not at all a sure thing, because this movie was grappling with issues America was not yet comfortable with, such as homosexuality and AIDS.
A film like Philadelphia was a labor of love. We thought we'd make a fine film and hopefully people would come, but we had no idea that we'd make over $200 million around the world.
Tracy Gold and her crew are out to trap you in TV Guide's new hidden camera show with a TV twist. Friday, it's a Fantasy Island revival.
The play!
Can ordinary people handle outrageous fantasies?
I would like you to clone me.
Excuse me?
You just got trapped in TV.
Friday at 8/7 Central on TV Guide channel.
Are you involved in a lawsuit waiting to receive compensation you deserve? Oasis Legal Finance can advance you the money you need now. When you're wrongfully injured through no fault of your own and unable to work or pay your bills, life can be tough.
Our attorney says we have an excellent case, but the other side keeps delaying. It's been over a year. Meanwhile, I can't work, can't pay my bills, and we're close to losing the car and the house.
Don't let this happen to you. Call Oasis. They've prepaid millions of dollars over the last 12 months to people just like you, with absolutely no obligation to repay if you lose your case. Call the number at the bottom of the screen, and a helpful Oasis representative will assist you.
I haven't been able to work since I was injured over 9 months ago. And our lawyer says it could still be months before we settle our suit. But Oasis stepped up and gave me the cash I needed so my family could make it.
Call Oasis to get the money you need, the money you deserve. Extended legal battles don't hurt big insurance companies. They hurt people like you. And insurance companies rarely step up to pay injured people quickly. That's why so many attorneys recommend Oasis to their clients.
They were going to repossess our car. But then I called Oasis, and within a couple days, they sent a check to help see us through, until the insurance company settles.
No matter what your personal injury might be, if you're waiting for a settlement and need cash, call Oasis and get the money you need now for medical bills, rent, car, or house payments. Whatever your financial needs, Oasis is here to help. With Oasis, there are no upfront fees and no obligation to repay if you lose your case. When you're approved, you can get a check in as little as 24 hours. Call Oasis now.
With Pure at the heart of your kitchen, every drop of crystal clean water you serve will be healthy and delicious. Purchase Pure today and help us save lives in Kenya with Pure's innovative water purifying powder. Find out more at purewater.com.
This Sunday, TV Guide channel is airing a little dirty laundry with the women of Wisteria Lane. All day long, watch shows we're featuring on the ladies of Desperate Housewives. Then at 8/7 Central, it all leads up to a special TV Guide close-up and all the secrets hiding behind each neighbor's closed doors. But the only way to get there is on TV Guide channel. TV Guide Close-Up, Women of Wisteria Lane. Sunday at 8/7 Central, only on TV Guide channel. The temptation starts here.
TV Guide channel. Original shows for the love of TV. John here, host of the show with the bossy title. Watch this. Do as I say and no one gets hurt. Meet John and Deborah.
We say what we think about TV.
But we don't think about it first.
Think they're kidding? Watch TV Water Cooler. Ah, there's Madison. Want her number?
What are you up to, John?
Dial up Madison for the info about the latest TV on the 411. Original shows, original channel. TV Guide channel.
In 1995, Denzel starred in Crimson Tide with Gene Hackman. The dazzling actor had another colossal hit on his hands, earning almost $19 million on its first weekend.
There really hasn't been a film, other than maybe like Eddie Murphy movies, where there was an African American in the lead, and they spent $50 million. So there was something riding on it, you know. I felt a little, not pressure, but it would go through my mind that if this didn't do well, it would be hard to, it would be that much harder the next go round.
In 1995, Denzel was exhausted by his non-stop performances. It was time for a vacation. The Washingtons packed up and set off for Africa. President Nelson Mandela welcomed the family to South Africa, where he and his countrymen continued to appreciate Denzel's role in the 1987 movie Cry Freedom, which brought worldwide attention to the evils of apartheid. At the same time, Denzel and Pauletta renewed their wedding vows in front of the Archbishop of South Africa, Desmond Tutu.
The vacation was wonderful for Denzel, but when he returned, he hit the ground running. In the movie Courage Under Fire, the actor stepped into the role of a U.S. Army officer who must investigate the worthiness of a Medal of Honor recipient played by Meg Ryan. He researched the part. Denzel's tremendous capacity to empathize helped him to bring substance and meaning to the role.
It became more of a responsibility as I talked to more and more soldiers and realized, wow, they're trusting me with their stories and they're expecting me to deliver. And it's been a pleasure and a relief to talk to them. We went to a dinner Saturday night, the Patriots dinner, the Medal of Honor Society gives every year. They decided to take the dinner that they had to use it to honor us. They gave me a special award, and they gave the film an award. And every one of them talked about how they loved the film and loved how we are showing a side of them that hasn't been shown, and the fact that they're human and frail and sensitive like everyone else.
Denzel liked the fact that the film gave the public a rare and badly needed look inside the heart of the average soldier.
Very few films, you know, deal with the emotional issues, of the psychological issues of war. The Rambos say we kill 80,000 of them and none of us die, and there's no blood on our side, and it doesn't seem to bother anybody. That's not the reality. Man after man, woman after woman that I spoke to who have fought in war, who have killed and who have seen friends killed, talked about how they, not so much how nobody sees them, because they weren't looking for attention, but they just seemed to pour it out to me in a way that surprised me, because I had that Rambo image of soldiers who were tough and they never, you know, but they're human beings with children. They're human beings that are still trying to come to terms with killing or having close friends killed.
Courage Under Fire was another box office bonanza. After several more hits and a couple of misses at the box office, Denzel found himself starring in another biopic. This time the subject was Reuben Hurricane Carter, a middleweight boxing champion who was falsely imprisoned for a triple murder he did not commit. The Hurricane was Denzel's second round with Soldier Story director Norman Jewison.
I don't try to manipulate the audience. I try to be honest. Norman and I worked very hard on the words, on the material. And then, of course, I work as hard as I can on the character. And then I try to just listen and see what happens within the circumstances of each scene and within the circumstances of the story.
The real Reuben Carter was not what Denzel expected.
I was amazed. I expected to meet a very angry man, or at least a bitter man. And that's not the man I met at all. I met a very intense man, but a very kind person, a warm, loving person who said that he wouldn't change anything in his life, that everything that has happened to him is made him who he is.
Coming up, with another box office triumph in his hands, Denzel is nominated for another Oscar.
This Sunday, TV Guide Channel is airing a little dirty laundry with the women of Wisteria Lane. All day long, watch shows we're featuring on the ladies of Desperate Housewives, leading up to TV Guide Close-Up, Women of Wisteria Lane, Sunday at 8/7 Central, only on TV Guide Channel.
The temptation starts here. The chemistry was incredible.
Chemistry was instant.
We just sort of clicked. And I said, there is definitely something here.
It was pretty electrifying.
When two soulmates meet for the first time, it's a powerful experience. Words can't even describe what it's like when attraction is ignited by compatibility.
It's like fireworks. Fireworks.
Experience for yourself what it feels like to be matched on 29 dimensions of compatibility.
So our first date, it went so well.
We talked for hours.
It was this emotional connection that I had never felt with somebody in such a short period of time. Just felt like that we belonged together.
It's always there. The connection's always there. And that's a thing that's amazing to experience.
We talked for hours. Our waiter, he was like...
He was sweeping the floor next to us. He was trying to get us out of there.
It all starts with your compatibility profile. A $50 value, yours free when you visit eHarmony today. eHarmony.com. Log on today.
The only thing worse than having your home smell like fish is having it smell like fish and flowers. Febreze Air Effects doesn't just mix with odors in the air, it eliminates them, leaving the air clean and fresh. Febreze, it's that fresh. Visit aireffects.com for money-saving coupons.
Love movies on pay-per-view and on demand? I'm Lisa Joyner from Big Movie Guide on TV Guide Spot, TV Guide's on-demand network. Here's a sneak peek at the hot movie titles playing all month long.
When your time is up, death will find you.
We're next.
Fasten your seatbelts and get set for the ultimate roller coaster ride. Order Final Destination 3 on demand and watch it for up to 24 hours. You can even pause, rewind, and fast forward. Final Destination 3. Order it now on demand.
I want everyone to remember why they need us.
Who are you?
People should not be afraid of their government. Government should be afraid of their people.
You can watch the movie, then stay tuned after the credits for movies that pop. See up to 15 more minutes of enhanced scenes, how they did it, and why. V for Vendetta.
That's our update on the hottest flicks coming to on-demand and pay-per-view this month. To preview the latest titles before you order, check out TV Guide Spot on demand or online at tvguide.com. I'm Lisa Joyner for Big Movie Guide.
Get it, you cannot get it. I don't worry about it too much. But I have to also think about what it means for other people who are looking at me, you know, especially my people, you know. I know a lot of them really look up to me. I remember the other night, this woman said, "Oh, I know you're so nervous. I'm so worried for you." I'm like, "I'm not nervous." I said, "You're nervous." She said, "Yeah, because I just want you to win so much." And I didn't, you know, it didn't dawn on me that other people have these feelings about it, and it does represent something to the African-American community. So hopefully I can make them happy.
Denzel made them happy with a Golden Globe win for his lead role in Hurricane instead. The real Hurricane, Reuben Carter, attended the ceremony with Denzel.
You know, he's been through a lot. And I would say to him all the time, I said, "Man, just enjoy yourself, you know, have fun, enjoy this ride, you know, and you're talking to the media and limousines and they're flying you around." I said, "Just have a good time, you deserve it." He lost 20 years of his life. you know, and you can't replace that, but, you know, you can enjoy what you have left, so.
In 2000, Denzel starred in the racially charged high school football movie, Remember the Titans. He drew from his own personal experience to fill out the true-life character.
You know, I think a part of it for me, too, was just getting a chance to coach. Because I've been coaching, you know, kids for most of my life. And to make a movie where I was playing the coach, I was like, ooh, I do kind of like that, you know. But it had as much to do with those smaller kind of things like that, and the fact that it was Jerry Bruckheimer, who I really believe in as a filmmaker, as a producer, and we've had success before. So when he asked me, I couldn't refuse him.
If it's the best on TV, it's in the new TV Guide magazine. This week, get the scoop on Grey's Anatomy and your returning favorites. The new TV Guide magazine. There's a lot in it for you.
Scented candles make your home inviting, but they don't disperse scent quickly through the entire room. Glade scented oil candles quickly fill the whole room with fragrance. Just light it and the unique warming plate melts the candle into a pool of scented oil that quickly releases fragrance into the air, creating a warm, relaxing atmosphere. And when the oil is gone, the candle goes out. Glade scented oil candles quickly fill the whole room with fragrance. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Every day, Progressive does something that's, well, progressive. They have this ticker that shows their car insurance rates and their top competitors. Right now on Progressive.com, you can see actual rates that people are getting. Sometimes Progressive is the lowest. Sometimes they're not. Hey, if they're this helpful when you're shopping for car insurance, imagine how they'll be once you're a customer.
Dad, it's the Army Reserve.
It's the Army.
No. I can still go to college.
It's the Army.
I'm gonna be part of something that's important. And it's the Reserve, so they'll train me around here until they need me.
Good training?
It's the Army.
As a soldier in the United States Army Reserve, you can strengthen yourself, your family, and your country. Pursue a civilian career. Continue your education. With the Army Reserve, you'll train near home and serve when needed. And you'll have over 120 careers to choose from, including working with some of the most sophisticated technology in the world. Call 1-888-844-ARMY now for a free DVD and hear from soldiers who have already answered the call. You'll also get a free sports watch. Stand ready in the Army Reserve.
Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye.
Honey, do you have to sing that song every time you use that thing?
Yeah.
Wherever you go, Tide to Go. Visit TideToGo.com for more information.
The new TV Guide magazine. There's a lot more in it for you. If it's behind the scenes, you'll see it. If it's breaking news, you'll know it. If it's hot, you won't miss it. And as always, we'll get you to it. The new TV Guide magazine. There's a lot in it for you.
TV Guide channel. We guide, but we also entertain with original shows. Madison here, host of the 411, the show that reviews and previews TV's best. Meet Lisa. Her mantra is location, location, location.
I take fans inside their favorite shows.
Visit your favorite shows on Infinity. Then there's John, our own TV guiding light.
That's right. I am a beacon.
Catch John's bright take on the primetime universe on Watch This. Original shows, original channel, TV Guide channel.
For all of his career so far, Denzel had always played good guys. He felt a certain responsibility to the African American community to be a good role model. But he was also ready to try something new.
You know, variety is the spice of life, as they say. I'm always looking to do something different. You know, for many years, I sat in a chair like this, and people have said, when are you going to play a bad guy? You're scared to play. He's always goody two-shoes. I said, all right, I got something for you. I don't know what they're saying now, but I think I did a pretty good bad guy.
In 2001, Denzel was cast as Detective Alonzo Harris in a crime thriller called Training Day.
I play an undercover cop who's dealing drugs. He's a murderer, liar, cheats on his wife, and ultimately he's murdered, which is what he should be. So I still think he's a good guy. He just has a twisted point of view.
The movie was a resounding success. After 1 win for supporting actor and 3 nominations, Denzel won the Academy Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. It was a major breakthrough for African Americans. Before he won, Denzel knew it would be one of the major themes he would bring up in his acceptance speech.
I think about Sidney Poitier, because no African American actor has won for Best Actor. Only Sidney Poitier, and that was 36 years ago. So I know I would say something about him.
With hardly a chance to relax and enjoy his victory, Denzel was back at work in another new role.
In the fall, I'm going to direct a film in October. So I'm very excited about that because it's almost like starting over again. I mean, I know a lot because I've been in this business a while and I know how films are put together. But now I'm going to have my chance to put it together, so I'm excited about that.
The best of the week and fast forward to what's ahead. It's all the TV info you need to know. The 411. Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
We've been together a long time, but I need a change. You're dirty and sloppy, and I feel like we go over the same stuff again and again. And I know it hurts, but I found something better.
Drop your mop. Get the improved Swiffer Wet Jet. It has a new dirt-dissolving solution and a thick, textured pad. It leaves your floor cleaner than a mop. Just trap, lock, and toss. Get a $5 coupon for Wet Jet and more great savings at dropyourmop.com.
Hello, TV fans. Kim Nicola and Rosana Tavares here for a reality chat.
It's time again for our reality picks of the week. Should we start with Jerry, or do we start with yours?
Start with me.
Okay, start with yours.
Okay.
What did you like?
Okay, so my pick of the week, as you probably have already guessed if you watch reality chat religiously, like we do. Well, we're on it.
We have to.
Janelle won the 25 G's. She was America's Choice. Congratulations, Janelle. Blonde bombshell. She deserved it. She won every POV. She won head of household every time she could have. She was amazing. I wish that she would have been in the top 2, but at least she got the 25 G's.
Yes, and it goes to show that if America voted, she would have won the whole thing.
Yep.
All right, Rosanna, I really like Jerry Springer dancing.
Is that what you liked?
Yeah, Rosanna likes Jerry Springer. I like to refer to myself in the third person. I think it's just, you know, the obvious thing to say is, wow, he kind of has a spring in his step. I'm sorry, but the man needs a little Jiffy Lube in the rusty wheels there.
Oh, so you're saying you actually didn't enjoy him? It was kind of that.
No, I enjoyed him in the so bad it's good kind of way, like a show.
Oh, yummy.
Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Wouldn't it be great if while he's dancing, the entire audience breaks into that?
Yeah,
chant?
But obviously he wasn't as bad as Tucker Carlson.
Right. Well, it's just the
or he
lesser
has,
of two
or he has
evils.
more fans. Yes, we're
just
fans.
the lesser of two evils. So that's what we loved this week on all the reality television that we had to watch. And that's about it. We'll be looking forward to criticizing other people.
Yes.
And
also from Rockstar Supernova, Lucas won, and I really was a fan of Lucas. I thought that it was probably going to be either Toby or Delana, but it was Lucas. So that's what happened this week on Reality Chat. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned for more Reality Chat.
Have you ever heard the saying, there's power in numbers? Did you know there's a 3-digit number so powerful it can cost you or save you thousands of dollars? It's your credit score. That's why it's so important to stay on top of your credit at freecreditreport.com. Log on to freecreditreport.com and find out how you can get your free credit report and credit score instantly and online. Log on to freecreditreport.com.
Free credit report offer applies with enrollment in Triple Advantage.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Finally, Aaron Neville sings the songs he was born to perform.
It's not warm when she's
Aaron Neville,
away.
Bring It On Home, the Soul Classics.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
An all-new CD featuring 13 classic soul tracks from the 4-time Grammy winner. The Soul Classics also features collaborations with legends like Chaka Khan, Chris Botti, Mavis Staples, and many more.
Respect yourself. When a man loves a woman.
Aaron Neville, Bring It On Home. The Soul Classics is available at Target. To own it today, call or log on to aaroncd.com.
Horace had a cab business and wanted a website because he wanted people to be able to go online and make their reservations.
GoDaddy customer, Shoshana Such.
It was important for people to be able to reserve their ride online and pay online. It's very simple. Horace's business is doing very well. Well, thanks to GoDaddy and their array of products, I can handle all of my client needs with one company.
Just go to www.godaddy.com/TV.
Though Denzel never officially directed before, he had plenty of directing experience.
I've directed myself in most of the movies I've done. I've directed myself. Not most of them, but quite a few. I've had to direct myself because I couldn't trust the director.
The true story of Antwone Fisher's young and difficult life touched Denzel deeply.
I knew I wanted to be a part of it, either as a producer or in some capacity. And that turned into me working with Antwone and working together with Antwone and developing the material, which took 3 or 4 years. As we got closer and closer to what we wanted, I felt more and more confident about being the one to direct it.
Denzel feels that working on Antwone Fisher has changed his life for the better.
Days that I feel like I want to give up or whatever, and I think about Antwone, and I realize, what do I have to complain about? Or am I reaching out to help somebody? Because you never know who you affect. You never know what a kind word can do. You never know what a kind gesture can do to help someone.
Denzel probably knows what effect he has on his own children. So far, he's allowed them to make their own decisions about whether or not they want to follow in his footsteps.
I don't encourage them. I don't discourage them. I have one daughter who's a dancer, and she plays the piano. And my son, her twin brother, he wants to be an actor. He's always in front of the cameras any chance he gets. My other two don't seem to be interested in it at all, which is fine with me. Maybe one day they'll do some work behind the scenes, a camera or something. I don't know, but I just want them all to go to college. That's my requirement.
As far as the lovely Pauletta is concerned, she is re-energizing her interest in performing, something that she put aside while her children were young. Denzel is her biggest fan.
Oh, Sharon, this stuff won't get rid of the mold in here.
Will it help you forget our address?
There's a better way to deal with your mold problem.
Can you pass me the brush?
Tirex, the mold killer.
Think all tampons are the same? Tampax Pearl opens widthwise. Playtex Gentle Glide opens all around. That's a 360-degree difference. Playtex Gentle Glide, incredible protection and comfort all around.
Are you involved in a lawsuit waiting to receive compensation you deserve? Oasis Legal Finance can advance you the money you need now. When you're wrongfully injured through no fault of your own and unable to work or pay your bills, life can be tough.
Our attorney says we have an excellent case, but the other side keeps delaying. It's been over a year. Meanwhile, I can't work, can't pay my bills, and we're close to losing the car and the house.
Don't let this happen to you. Call Oasis. They've prepaid millions of dollars over the last 12 months to people just like you, with absolutely no obligation to repay if you lose your case. Call the number at the bottom of the screen, and a helpful Oasis representative will assist you.
I haven't been able to work since I was injured over 9 months ago. And our lawyer says it could still be months before we settle our suit. But Oasis stepped up and gave me the cash I needed so my family could make it.
Call Oasis to get the money you need, the money you deserve. Extended legal battles don't hurt big insurance companies. They hurt people like you. And insurance companies rarely step up to pay injured people quickly. That's why so many attorneys recommend Oasis to their clients.
They were going to repossess our car. But then I called Oasis, and within a couple days, they sent a check to help see us through until the insurance company settles.
No matter what your personal injury might be, if you're waiting for a settlement and need cash, call Oasis and get the money you need now for medical bills, rent, car, or house payments. Whatever your financial needs, Oasis is here to help. With Oasis, there are no upfront fees and no obligation to repay if you lose your case. When you're approved, you can get a check in as little as 24 hours. Call Oasis now.
The IRS threatened to seize my car, my boat, and my business. I didn't know where to turn, so my accountant recommended Power Tax Relief.
Thousands of law-abiding Americans have turned to Power Tax Relief. Honest people just like you, whose circumstances left them owing more taxes than they could pay. Like the Myers family, who owed the IRS $40,000 from illness and family emergencies.
With Power Tax Relief, we paid only a portion of what we owed the IRS.
And they saved our house.
You can bet the IRS will have lawyers working on your case. Don't take a chance without your own legal help.
I was so worried I was going to lose my practice, but the team from Power Tax Relief, they got me a second chance.
Look, you have a limited window to negotiate with the IRS and settle your debt for less. This could be your last chance. Play it right with Power Tax Relief.
Owe over $10,000 in taxes? Settle with the IRS for less.
Call 800-575-1244. That's 800-575-1244.
Annapolis, the toughest military academy in the nation.
If you become officers, this is where they're gonna put your mistakes.
Do you understand me? 50,000 apply.
Why are you here? Serve my country, sir.
Few survive.
Why are you so tough on him?
Because I believe in him. You ain't good enough.
I'm not quitting. Annapolis, rated PG-13.
The Washingtons have consistently been extremely generous to charitable causes over the years. Denzel and Pauletta donated $1 million to Nelson Mandela's Children's Fund in South Africa after their visit a few years back. In 2004, Denzel was invited to visit an Army medical center in San Antonio, Texas, which treats soldiers who are injured in combat zones. Denzel was so moved, he decided to make a substantial contribution for the construction of what's called a Fisher House, a nearby hotel where family members can stay while the soldier is being treated. No matter what, Denzel stays real.
The audience is paying their hard-earned money to see you, and I take that part of it very seriously. But you know, the rest of it, I don't need much. I mean, you know, I'm a pretty simple guy. I went out and bought some suits finally to do these interviews. You know, I still wear my $39 Casio G-Shock that I got in 1989. It works just fine. And one day I'm gonna get some socks. But my mother always taught me to keep it simple. you know, and I believe in that philosophy, and you know, I just keep it simple. I got a job to do, and the biggest job I have to do is raise my kids, you know, and then my profession is acting, so I just try to do a good job at it.
TV starts here.
Maud, cows are out.
I found it.
I'll take it from here.
Things are easier to find when they're stuck together. New Gladware interlocking lids lock together so you always know where they are. For lids that are easy to find, get Glad.
The only thing worse than having your home smell like fish is having it smell like fish and flowers. Febreze Air Effects doesn't just mix with odors in the air, it eliminates them, leaving the air clean and fresh. Febreze, it's that fresh. Visit aireffects.com for money-saving coupons.
I can still go to college. It's the Army. I'm gonna be part of something that's important. And it's the reserve, so they'll train me around here until they need me. Good training? It's the Army.
Call 1-800-984-ARMY now for a free DVD to learn about strengthening yourself and your community as a citizen and soldier in the U.S. Army Reserve. You'll also get a free sports watch. Stand ready in the Army Reserve.
Working from home changed my life.
It all started when I was referred by this free service.
All you need is a computer and a little belief in yourself.
With all the money I made working from home, I bought a new home. This is the one website you have to visit.
I love the lifestyle my home business offers, and the money's great too.
If you're not working from home, then you're missing out on your share of a multi-billion-dollar industry.
I make over $7,000 a month working part-time.
I'm making $5,000 a month. Never thought I'd make this much right out of school.
I actually like what I do now, and I'm making more than ever.
Put your computer to work now.
My goal for next month is $20,000.
Working from home changed my life. This is the one website you have to visit.
I love working from home.
Ready for more money? Start earning extra money yourself by going to this website today.
Log on to 16income.com now.
Is credit card debt stressing you out?
We always paid our bills on time.
We even sent more than the minimum due. But most of our money went toward interest. It was frustrating.
We researched all options. BSI, the nation's leading nonprofit consumer credit counseling service, was the best solution.
BSI has repayment arrangements with every credit lender. They really reduced our high interest rates, and BSI's debt consolidation made a lot more sense than a second mortgage.
With BSI, we make one low monthly payment. Our debt is finally going down.
I fell behind with my credit card bills. Collectors really began hounding me. I was so afraid bankruptcy might be my only choice. But luckily, my mom saw an Oprah show about nonprofit debt management. She said, call BSI. Even my creditors recommended BSI. They never asked for high fees I couldn't afford. BSI helped restore my good credit.
If credit card debt is stressing you out, call BSI now.
Tracy Gold and her crew are out to trap you in TV Guide's new hidden camera show with a TV twist. Friday, it's a fantasy island revival.
The plane!
Can ordinary people handle outrageous fantasies?
I would like you to clone me.
Excuse me?
You just got trapped in TV Friday at 8, 7 Central on TV Guide channel.
There's an easier way to save the white. Clorox Bleach Pen Gel, the stain remover made for white.
For health information made easy, watch Health Corner.
This week, are some people genetically programmed to develop an eating disorder? A report on eye-opening new research.
This week on Caregivers, how siblings can work together to make the best decisions for their elderly parents.
Which is better, brown rice or white? Find out. Plus, I'll prepare a wonderful red snapper and brown rice dish on this week's What's Cooking with Chef MD.
Watch Health Corner, airing on Lifetime every Sunday morning.
If you think getting a full serving of fruits and a full serving of vegetables into a single juice is amazing, wait until you taste it. New Strawberry Banana V-Fusion Juice from the Ace. Don't just live, thrive.
Will that light stay yellow for 3 seconds? Or 6? If the tire shreds, where will it land? Uncertainty on the road can lead to an accident. Now Allstate offers a little extra protection. Accident forgiveness. Starting the day you have it, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. It's time to make the world a better place to drive. That's Allstate stand. Are you in good hands?
Everyday carpet cleaning used to mean hassling with a vacuum. Now it means the Swiffer Carpet Flick. It's easy to use, lightweight, cordless, and it fits into tight spaces easier than a vacuum. Just flick, trap, and toss. Go online for a coupon to get Carpet Flick as low as $9.99. TV starts here. You're on it. Move. Oh. A little more.
Here's what's best this month in pay-per-view. Hey, you know when your family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers, doctor, lawyer, and pizza delivery man sit you down to talk about your anger management issues? Yeah, awkward. Well, it turns out they may all be wrong. Sometimes anger can be good, at least according to V for Vendetta. In this smashingly good romp, a masked man known simply as V ignites a revolution against a tyrannical futuristic society. And how does he do it? By blowing stuff up. Sounds too violent for you? Well, hey, just remember this. The film co-stars Natalie Portman, and she's as dainty as the tears of a newborn lamb. Don't believe me? Check out V for Vendetta, airing on pay-per-view. Reference your TV Guide channel listings for exact times.
Mercy. Oh, not tonight.
Or perhaps the only explosions you're interested in are the fireworks of a forbidden homosexual romance.
I might be back. The Army don't get me.
Well, I guess I'll see you around, huh?
Right.
Well then, allow me to suggest Brokeback Mountain. It's a little-known film that you've probably never heard of, but it actually won 3 Oscars and was nominated for 5 others. And get this, it stars Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Tell you what, we could have had a good life together. A real good life. Had us a place of our own. But you didn't want it, Ennis. So what we got now is Brokeback Mountain.
Saddle up and ride by watching Brokeback Mountain on pay-per-view. Check your TV Guide channel listings for exact times. Or perhaps you want something a little more family-friendly. Well then, why not brew up a piping hot cup of cocoa and gather around to watch 8 Below?
Good job, Maya. Put the line over him. Good girl. Good girl, Maya. Line him up, Maya! Right now! Right now, come on! Take it off!
This charming flick stars Paul Walker as a sled dog trainer named Jerry. With the onset of a heavy snowstorm, Jerry is forced to leave his 8 dogs to fend for themselves in the Antarctic. The story follows the dogs' time alone and Jerry's efforts to rescue them.
What are we gonna do about the dogs, Andy?
I'm sorry, Jerry. There's only so much we can carry. But I did speak to MacTown. The winter team is ready to go. Katie can fly right back, bring the dogs out.
I'll fly out with the dogs later.
Find out who let the dogs out by ordering up 8 Below on pay-per-view. Check your TV Guide and TV Guide.